What's up, everyone? This is This What It Is? And I'm your host, Gunvid. Now, pardon me, I have a bit of a cold. It's not so bad, but, you know, it's just, the AC in my car is mad cold. It's just like super duper cold. And so it kind of got me sick. But I'm good. All right. So what I want to start off the episode talking about is I just want to talk to Kanye West real quick. If he's listening. If you are listening, Kanye, all right. I'm sorry for kicking you while you're down. Look, right, and I'm speaking to you man to man. I'm speaking to you as a brother. First off, I want to say, do not ever kill yourself, okay? Because you just said something that's gonna... It's gonna mess with you mentally, and it's gonna... You're going to have a lot of people in person and online fucking with you. Like, even me, right? But you know what? I realized that you're in a situation where you might be fooled by the devil into killing yourself. And don't do it. No, I don't care how embarrassed you are right now. I understand you wanted to, you wanted to free yourself and not have to hide what you did anymore. And now you probably feel like, you got that, whatever. You said what you wanted to say, and right now you're gonna have to understand that how do I even, because you have such an ego that it's hard to even talk to you. Okay, look, right, I don't like, look, right, we all know God is the greatest, okay? And you can call yourself God all you want, but you're not God, all right? You are the creation of God, all right? And now people want to say, okay, if I'm a creation of God, then that means like I kind of am God because this, that. No, here's why here's how I'll prove that you're not God, okay? Right? People say a son is his father because, like, a father created the child, and that the father's DNA is paused in the child. Like, it's a part of who you are, right? But you're still not your father. You know why? Because look, right? Say you got a 1-year-old that has a 21-year-old father. Does that mean the 1-year-old can now go drink alcohol because he is his father? No, his father's 21 years old. His father can drink legally. The 1-year-old can't drink. He'll die if he drinks, okay? So that's how you know you're not God. You are the son of God. You are the creation, not the creator, okay? So I don't care how many people tell you they like your music. You're not the creator, all right? And I took down the diss track because I'm like, yo, I don't want this guy to kill himself. Because, like, honestly, like, no jokes here at all. That was pretty bad. And not even the diss track. It's just what you've done is, like, a horrible thing. What you did to your cousin and what you did supporting the Nazis after they killed and imprisoned and put black people in psych wards, and they killed black babies. They killed black babies and they did all that, and you want to support them? For what? Who lied to you? Who's telling you that the Nazis ever liked black people? Who told you that? They don't even like certain white people. When you have white people, racist, maniacal white people that even hate other white people, you think they're gonna fucking like you? Yo, listen, alright? It's clearly the devil, but also someone else may have misinformed or misled you. But now is I've said sorry to you. I put my ego aside. Now it's your time to say sorry, not only to all the Jewish people that you offended, but to all the black people and everyone else that the Nazis oppressed and murdered. Say sorry to them. Okay? Put your ego aside. I already proved to you that you're not God. And even the devil tried to convince me that I was God and that I was Jesus and that Jesus is God. I don't believe that Jesus is God. No disrespect to anyone that believes that. But I don't believe so. And so, yeah, the devil can make you think you're God, and then you start calling yourself God, and you call yourself Jesus, and all this shit. You are being fooled by the devil. He's trying to mislead us to go into hell because the devil was jealous of God's greatness and power. So now the devil wants everyone, including God, to suffer, and the devil wants to be in control of all of us and torturing all of us in hell. But I will always defeat the coward devil and kill the coward devil, and I will always burn the devil with hellfire with my prayers, because I am with the God. That's whose side I am on. I am on the side of good, and I will never be on the side of evil. And that's just what it is, okay? So if the devil and anyone else that partners with the devil, because that's what you do when you do evil, you partner with the devil. So if the devil tries to attack me or any other good people, then I will defeat the devil with God. And anyone that joins the devil, I would defeat them as well. So do not partner with the devil. Only follow God's way and be a soldier of God. Now, the choice is yours, Kanye West. Do not let the devil fool you into committing suicide ever. Don't ever commit suicide now or in the future, no matter what happens, okay? I don't care what happens. I don't care if you get beat up. I don't care if you get jumped. I don't care if you get embarrassed even more. I don't care what happens, okay? I don't care if someone else makes a diss track towards you and embarrasses you. Don't commit suicide. Even if I somehow start wilding out again, like, do not kill yourself, because that's horrible, okay? And that's pretty much what I gotta say to you. Now, I know you got your ego and you're like, you don't want to apologize because you don't want to be censored and you want to be all unapologetic. I know how artists want to be like that, but that's not good. Like, if you want the life that you once had as an artist, people loving you or whatever, now is the time for you to apologize, because you really hurt a lot of people with the things that you said. And it's really sad. You think You think you're a victim right now? Think about all the Jewish people that were killed and tortured and had their family members killed and tortured. Like, think about how you made them feel. Think about how you made your cousin feel. He was 6 years old. I don't know how old you were at the time, but that's crazy, bro. A 6-year-old, like, first off, you might, I don't know if he's going to press charges, but you might go to jail. Like, this is like, you put out that tweet, right? And then you put tweet sent at the end. Like, oh, like what you did was so brave and you just accomplished something so great in life. You're such a narcissist that you molested a 6-year-old and then you admitted that, and then you act like you're supposed to get some sort of credit for what you just did. And then ASAP Ferg, you're mad fucking corny, nigga. What? You fucking, oh man, wow, Kanye West, you know, he did that. Now it's over for all the people he's gonna go after, because now he, like, wow, he's so strong for what he did. Shut the fuck up, ASAP Ferg. You're mad fucking corny, nigga. What? You sound like a nigga that's like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter if he raped that girl. He sold a bunch of fucking music records. Like, you're like one of them niggas. You're a fucking idiot, bro. This nigga just confessed to fucking not only sucking off a 6-year-old, but it was his cousin. That's incest. And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, nigga, that nigga Kanye, bro, man, cool, whatever. Nigga, you mad corny, nigga. You're one of the corniest niggas from Harlem, nigga. Usually people from Harlem are like way cooler. You know? And I saw some of your artworks. That shit is type whack. Like, you know? You're corny. But anyway, yeah, so I don't want to spend too much time on this, but it's like, you know, I don't want this guy to kill himself, and I definitely don't want to be the reason why. If anything, I want to be the reason why your life becomes better, and I want to be the reason, like, part of the reason why you repent to God and you make it to heaven, all right? So yeah, Kanye, I want you to live a better life. I want you to make it to heaven. I want all of us to make it back to heaven, except the devil, because the devil deserves hell for all the horrible and evil things he's done. But if God wants to forgive the devil, that's God's choice. But personally, I don't like the devil at all, and I'm gonna just enjoy that the devil is in hell and suffering, because I think the devil is suffering very bad, even though the devil has the ability to try to manipulate people and, you know, like lie to us in our minds and try to mislead us. Even though the devil has the illusion of power, the devil has no power. And I believe the devil is in hell burning worse than anyone else. And the devil deserves that, because he's a coward and he betrayed God. And that's what you get, okay? That's what you get. And I love God. Every time I say Allahu Akbar, even now, God puts such joy in my heart and my spirit and my mind every single time. Allahu Akbar. It doesn't fail. It doesn't fail. I feel so good right now. So, yeah, you know, join the good side. Kill your ego to a certain extent. As a man, you need your ego for self-defense when you have to fight and things like that. But don't let your ego get to a point where you believe you're God, because you're clearly not. Any human should never let their ego get to the point where they believe that they're God, because that is one of the devil's tricks into making people believe that they're God and that they won't suffer the consequences of their sins if they don't repent and be forgiven. So, that being said, it's time to move on to the next topic. Yeah, so, what's that? Okay. So, I'm about to get mad high, nigga. You know? I don't know, it's like 5 o'clock. And I don't want to sound like a fucking addict or whatever, but like, you know, I usually wake and bake. And today I didn't. So like, nigga, I'm about to get mad high. Rolling up a blunt right now. Made this a real fat blunt, and I'm about to get fucking lifted. So today, the Mets beat the Phillies. I believe it was in the 10th inning. So yeah, the Mets won. And this is great. We just swept the Phillies. The Phillies are our rivals. And yeah. I'm rolling a Dutch, not a Philly. But you Phillies still getting smoked. Yeah, word up, nigga. And your girl getting poked. Nigga, she the throat goat. She better fucking suck my dick. I'm all in her mouth like Scope. Yeah. Word up. That nigga. Nah, I'm not gonna diss that nigga. Alright, but I'm gonna chill. Alright, so yeah, see, shout out to the Mets and shout out to Pete Alonso. Last time I checked, he was 6th in home runs in the league. And he's having a great year. Pete Alonso, I believe he's the third baseman. Or he might be the first baseman. Yeah, I think he's the first baseman. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's having a great year. And I saw even Aaron Judge was giving him credit. So shout out to him. And the Yankees, you know, make a lot of jokes, but I actually love the Yankees. They have brought many championships to New York City. Okay. So although there's some sort of rivalry between the Mets and the Yankees, you know, there's still a lot of love that the Mets fans have for the Yankees, and I see the same thing, like Yankee fans giving the Mets props, and that's pretty cool. So shout out to that. But we're probably gonna see you later on this year, and we swept you last year. Don't forget that. So I know you're gonna want revenge, especially because we signed one of your best players. And so, yeah, speaking of that, Juan Soto, he's actually a pretty good defensive player, which I didn't know. I was watching the highlights of today's game, and he threw someone out at home plate and saved a run. So that was really good. And I forgot the name of the Mets pitcher, but there was a pitcher, I think it was like the 9th or 10th inning. He got the Mets out of a bases loaded jam, and we probably would have lost that game if the Phillies hit a grand slam. So, yeah, shout out to the Mets pitching staff, and yeah. So the Mets are on a 7-game winning streak, which is great. And I think their record is like 18-7, which is also really great. So shout out to the Mets. You know, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I'm not expecting a World Series win, even though I know it's possible. I don't know. I think the Dodgers are probably going to repeat because, all jokes aside, they have a great team, and yeah, they have a great record. They don't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. They have pretty much a fucking all-star team, but whatever. It is what it is. If they got the money to put that type of team together and whatever, hey, so be it. Mets got a lot of money too, so, you know, it would be great revenge to win against the Dodgers in the playoffs this year. I would make a song. Nah, I don't know if I'll make a song, but I would just fucking laugh so much because it's like, you motherfuckers, you know, the LA Dodgers, not only did you fucking rob us of a Subway Series, World Series with the Mets against the Yankees, but then you beat both of the fucking New York teams, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? But you know what? The LA Dodgers are really from Brooklyn. So last year in the playoffs, we had Brooklyn versus Queens versus the Bronx, and Brooklyn won. So, you know, I actually think that there was probably people in Brooklyn that were like celebrating that win because, you know, it's kind of like still their team. Just because a couple of niggas from New York City went to LA to play baseball, that doesn't mean that team is not from there anymore, man. No, I'm just kidding. Shout out to LA and all that, you know. But yeah, I was watching I wasn't really watching the news, but I was like kind of passing by the TV at a restaurant, and I think it was like a video of firefighters trying to put out a fire in California. And I'm like, bro, like, other than the people that can't afford to leave, why do people still live there? Like, bro, pretty much almost the whole fucking state catches fire every 3 to 4 months or whatever. And I don't understand how people still live there. Like, I really don't. And the same thing with Florida. Like, every fucking 3 to 4 months, they're like, oh shit, nigga, this hurricane it's really going to take out all of Florida this time. You know? This is the worst hurricane ever. And then, you know, 2 weeks later, it's back to fucking